Shaken and Unfiltered.
Welcome to Shaken and Unfiltered, a cocktail of conversation where two longtime girlfriends, one Gen X and one millennial, sip, swear, and spill the kind of midlife truths you only hear after 2 martinis. Slightly stirred, always served straight up.
And we're back. I'm Jen.
I'm Lindsay.
Drinks in hand. Are we ready?
Mic's on. Let's go.
The last episode of the year.
I know.
Are
I'm
you ready?
excited. In this episode, we are talking about our favorite things. So these are things from everyday must-haves and current obsessions to holiday traditions and memories that mean the most to us. We share the products we swear by, the things we refuse to give up, and the traditions and past holiday experiences that have shaped how we celebrate today. So expect laughter, a lot of nostalgia, and a kind of conversation that make you say, oh my gosh, same girl. If you love recommendations, sentimental moments, and unfiltered stories, this episode is for you.
It's for you. Okay, so we have to kick off our episode, of course, with our cocktail of the day. But because it's our favorite things, we both have our favorite beverage for a bright Christmas morning. Okay, so there's a sequence in these cocktails.
Yes.
It's one and then the other.
Order of operations.
Yes. As a parent, right, on Christmas morning, there's operations.
Yeah.
So yours is first, and then mine's a chaser.
Mine is first thing. I mean, you're waking up.
Yes.
Kids are getting you up bright and early.
You've been wrapping till like 2 a.m, which I do. You don't. You've been wrapped for a fucking month.
No, I've been planning that.
I lock myself in the bedroom with a bottle of wine and like 5 rolls of wrapping paper, and I wrap and I watch TV, and then I go to bed at 2 a.m, and then back in the days when my kids were young, I was up at 5 a.m.
Oh, God.
Mama! Like, want to open presents.
No,
now that's me with my kids because they sleep until like 2. Remember, kids, we're opening presents. Like, what day is it? We're home from college.
So I always have to start out with black coffee.
Yes.
Like, it
Coffee,
is early.
You gotta grab the robe, grab
do.
whatever. All right, are you pot? Are you like pod or like what's your
Pod.
Yeah,
I don't
too,
have. I don't have time.
Me
Ain't nobody
too.
got time
Boop,
for this.
espresso.
Yeah.
Like, doop, got it.
We do have an espresso machine, but like that's just by the time I gotta grind and then I gotta.
I used to do that in the days, but
I
now we're
know.
just like quick serve. Like, come on, pot in.
Yeah,
like
I need
2
it.
minutes. Like
I need
small, medium, large.
caffeine in my face now.
Yep. Something tells me that it's more than just coffee.
If-
It's Christmas morning.
If there's a little
cheer.
if there's a little Kahlúa,
So
pop a little in.
black
but,
coffee and a little of that creme or a little Kahlúa or something. Okay, so then
something of the like.
so it's a little coffee with a kicker.
Coffee with a kicker is the best way to
Okay,
explain
all right,
it. Yes.
all right. And of course, you have coffee in the morning, but you have a little kicker because it's been a long night.
That's right.
Right.
All right. Cocktail name is Shitters Full.
Oh, yeah. Black coffee in the morning, shitter's full. Absolutely. But then, as you ease into the morning,
Yes.
we moms are watching our family open the presents we bought for them, and we
wrapped.
just get a robe.
Yep.
Just the robe. Okay, well, the shitter's full, and then once you empty said shitter, then you go into part 2, which is my cocktail, which is a little champagne, Prosecco, with a very touch of OJ, just a touch, a blush.
Yeah. A sprinkle.
It's a deconstructed mimosa,
Yes.
which I'm going to call the naked elf.
Ooh.
Yeah, the little naked elf.
Shitters Full and,
then
followed
you
by a naked elf.
The naked elf. All right, and then presents on, and we're going into it.
Which is perfect because once you empty the shitter,
Then you're in a better mood.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
and you're ready for
And
the
then
naked.
you're ready. The robe's
naked
fitting a
elf.
little tighter. You're good. All right. Presents on. Let's do it.
All right, babe. So today we're talking about favorite things. So
yes.
this, by the way, should we forewarn everyone that there's not going to be any sort of car given out like Oprah?
Yeah, I might have put like a little envelope under your chair. But if you look, you might be disappointed. It might be empty.
It's just gum.
But you do say it's just
gum and chew packets.
Yeah, that's yours. That's how you like it.
Thanks.
Okay, favorite things. Here's my experience. I've done several of them, and I had a lot of fun doing them back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. This was pre-COVID when I was social,
Okay.
right? And we would bring like a big group of gals together, and then we got hammered. It was so much fun.
But there's always one person that brings a shitty gift.
The shitty gift, which then kind of is the little cancer of the group. I brought a great gift, and then I got bath bombs.
Yeah.
Or I got the candle
Yeah.
from Home Goods.
Nobody
Meanwhile,
wants that
I
shit.
brought something from Sephora. But
Yeah.
there's always that person that shows up that put no thought into it, no creativity, which I don't like. Like, if you're bringing a shitty gift, at least make it be funny. Have a story or have something with it. Like, oh, I bought this dollar store because it was like blah, blah, blah.
Totally. Did you guys have a price limit? Like on
Yeah. It
How
was
much?
like 30, I think.
30.
30, yeah.
And then how many people came?
Ooh, maybe like 15.
Holy shit. So you're dropping
Well,
30
here's the-
times
so
50.
here's the deal. No, it wasn't one for everyone. We brought 3 of our items.
Oh.
And then we did an exchange of them. And
How's the exchange?
I can't
Is it like White
remember.
Elephant?
I think that we drew like numbers or names. So then it was favorite things / white elephant. So someone present, and then you pull a name, and then someone got the 3 that you picked, or the 3 that you bought, right?
Okay. And you can you steal?
No.
Okay, so it wasn't true.
But there's
white
always
elephant.
a friend. You're like, oh God, please let me get hers. Like I have a couple friends. I was like, oh my God, I need that.
Let's go into favorite things.
Okay,
you ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, do you want to start with a couple of your go-to products, routines, or habits?
Oh, let's go to products. Let's ease into this. Okay. Some of my favorite things are on like the cheap end, which I love. There's some things that you'd be like, oh my God, you actually buy that brand or that product, whatever. And I fucking love them. So one of the brands I love is e.l.f. from Target. So they have some actually really, really good products that are so cheap.
They're like $1.
And I love the fact that you can have a good product that's not like $1,000. So one of my favorite go-tos, the Holy Hydration Gentle Peeling Exfoliant.
Oh.
And I use it every morning.
e.l.f. brand.
e.l.f. brand. It's like a blue tube. You can Google it. It's like $11. So like you get out of the shower, dry your face, you put it on dry, you rub your face with this cream, and it gets kind of peely and it pulls off like all the dead skin before you put your makeup on. And it's amazing.
Every single morning.
Every morning. So it's not too harsh to where it like burns your skin.
Right.
Or I use it every day. So I do this every day, take out the dead skin, and I do all my like moisturizing stuff, whatever. And it's the best.
Does it help with like sunspots and stuff or like redness?
I don't know. I use it every day though. It's great.
You have great skin.
Not
you
so much.
do. Yeah, you do.
But that is great. And I also follow up with this other product, this brand that I buy on Amazon called The Ordinary. Have you seen that?
No.
Their stuff is very generic. It's like the brand is The Ordinary, and they have a whole array of like skincare products. And so I use like a little tonic afterwards and stuff. But it's, I wouldn't say it's like cheap. It's like mid-scale, but good products. But e.l.f., I love e.l.f. product. Their stuff is cheap. You can try it out. If you don't like it, you ditch it. Try another color.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I love what they stand for. They have the array of everything.
Yep.
It's not too expensive. And like for some things, an eyebrow pencil shouldn't be fucking expensive.
No.
I'm sorry. It just shouldn't.
It's a crayon.
It's a goddamn crayon.
Yeah,
for
and
your
I can
fucking face.
get like 36 crayons for $1 for my kids.
Yes. And if you get the wrong shade of auburn, try again for $8.
Yeah.
So I love e.l.f.
So my favorite, if we're doing products, I do Davines hair oil.
Okay.
And so this is something that I know you don't do hair oil.
I don't, because my hair's so thin. I'm afraid of anything that will weigh it down.
It makes it better.
Really?
It puts moisture at the tips. I don't put it in my
roots.
Yeah, I don't put it in the roots. I put it on the ends. Okay. But I will like after I've styled my hair. So I put it on every night just to moisturize. But then after I style my hair, I also put it everywhere just to give it.
Does it hold the style, or
it doesn't hold, but it gives it more of like a textured look.
Oh, okay, okay.
I love it, but also when I have my extensions in, like it's a must to keep them moisturized. And
does it have like a little grit to it or anything?
No,
or
it's just straight oil, but it smells. Oil? It smells so good.
Interesting.
And it's nice because then I'll also just rub it into my cuticles after I put it in my hair and stuff.
What's yours? Tag onto that. Mine is from my stylist who I love dearly, who I've loved and have known for many years. Her product line in her salon is R&Co. And it's called the Badlands Dry Shampoo Paste. So it comes like in a little like tub, like you know how like men have like their whatever pomade paste, whatever. And it's like a really fine grit. So
But it's dry shampoo?
It's a paste. It's a really, really thin paste with a little bit of grit to it. So you take like a little like, dry the nail in it.
Yeah.
You rub in your hands, rub in your like hair, your roots. It gives it some texture and some volume.
Oh.
But it doesn't weigh it down. It just adds like a little bit of like tooth to it. So it's like dry shampoo, but it also helps with just like a little bit of volume. Yeah. This isn't like a formal dry shampoo. I use it more of just like as a texturing. So I style my hair, take a little bit of this paste, rub it in your hands, rub it in your like your roots of your hair, your bangs.
Yeah.
And it just adds a little something to it. It's
great. A little punch.
A little punch.
I like it. All right, let's do routines or habits.
Routines or habits. Okay, you go first on this one.
Okay, I've been super excited to talk about this. I look forward every single year right around Christmas time. Basically, as soon as like the kids' school district calendar comes out.
Yep.
I plan my entire year.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does this mean? Well, for context, you also have been trained in this in terms of strategy, life planning. So you're doing your renewal.
Project management.
You do a fucking renewal.
Oh, it's so fun.
So all of our former coworkers know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. Renewal. I'm insane. But it is, so I print out physical calendar. And then I take the kids' school calendar, and then I know, then I take my last year's calendar. So I know all the dates of like when we travel, the hockey dates for the kids' sports. I know like when friends' birthdays are. I know all, I put all of that in. And so then I find all the open dates, and then I plan out, and I've already like booked my Waterworld dates for the summer.
What?
Yeah.
But so my question is, how can you commit to dates that far in advance? That's my
How can
problem.
you not?
But I will book things like the summer, and I'm like, oh, I bought tickets at Red Rocks. I can't make it. I'm selling them. Like, I can never commit that far in advance because of shit that comes up. Put a stake in the ground on some of those dates too far out.
That is wild and wacky. I feel like if it's on the calendar, it's happening.
Mine are more just like general like themes or general goals that I put out there.
Oh, I love doing goals.
Yes. This was inspired by one year when boy one had a girlfriend in high school. Mm-hmm. They came over for like New Year's, and she's like, let's do a dream board.
Yeah,
right?
Vision board, yeah.
And so we actually had so much fun with them.
Did you cut it out in, like from magazine?
Yeah, we kind of did. Actually, it was really fun. And we pasted all this like on our boards and stuff. And so they left to do like whatever. They're in the bedroom, lock the door.
Ew.
And so Lucky Charms and I were just like hanging out like, oh, what do you have? I'll trade you that word for this one. So we kind of really got into it. And we held on these boards. It was actually fun to look at a year later to say, what did we accomplish? Yeah. It was actually really cool. So it's kind of almost like a little bit of the theme of Sarah Dick's conversation last episode, where it was the sticky notes, the things that are just like you want to be reminded of. So it was goals for the coming year.
Yeah.
And it was good. It was good to keep like your focus on things that are important that you want to accomplish.
Okay.
So it wasn't dates or an event. It was more of like, I want to do more of like outdoor activity. I want to do this, or it just more general. And it was really fun. I enjoyed it.
All right. I love goals. So we structure our goals doing family, career, personal, spiritual, and financial. And then
you and Nate do this? Okay.
Yeah. And then BHAG.
That's awesome. Yeah. I love that. Okay, so then reflecting this past year of those goals, what did you accomplish? And what was like? I love that.
Yeah, we don't make every single one of them. It's like, and then like you talk about why didn't it happen? Well, we got busy, and then
I think I might need to adopt that because I do get kind of end of the year anxiety.
Yeah.
And so my anxiety is about what may come in the year ahead. I feel like everyone has like the new year, like, okay, the new year, new start, whatever. And I always, this sounds like pretty dark, whatever. I'm like, what could possibly happen this year that's going to happen that I would never imagine, that's going to shock me?
Drop?
What something's going to happen that's going to rock me?
Yeah.
And I hate thinking that way because it's so dark.
Right.
But then like reflecting, I'm like, oh, this past year I would have never guessed that XYZ would have happened.
Right.
And it happens every year. Like, let's be honest. Like, the good things happen. But it gives me kind of like the New Year anxiety.
Yeah.
I can reframe that in terms of like, well, with my vision board, but then take it to like your level goals. Let's have goals. Don't think about the things like prepare yourself for the worst, but like, what can you strive for?
Yeah, and what we've learned from doing this is I think we started out very ambitious.
Like a lot of goals.
Yeah. And we've kind of, like, after reflecting over a couple of years, we're like, all right, maybe we should set sights a little lower.
And so your husband's part of this too. Like he's not like, okay, we'll just do this. But he's on board and into
fully
it.
Well, I mean, I make it.
I play offense on defense for the year.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
And I do think that it's okay not to make every goal. And that means you made a good goal. If you made every goal, it's not a goal, right?
Fair enough.
Anyway.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah. Okay. Traditions from your childhood that you still love.
Okay. There's traditions that I've had that I love, but there's also some that I do because it's just a family tradition and I have to carry it forward.
Okay.
So
obligation.
One that I love is that growing up is that we would get up in the morning, my parents would have coffee, whatever, and we would have mimosas. And then we would just ease into the day and have like snacks all day and appetizers and all the things. And we never had a big formal dinner. We didn't go like do something fancy. It was just ease into the day and like kind of graze and snack. And we had like all kinds of like, it was like charcuterie all day.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. I love that so much. So I love that from my childhood. But then one of the other traditions that are kind of funny and interesting, because I am Dutch, our family always had like a good luck tradition on New Year's Eve where you have this, you're gonna gag, so brace yourself.
Oh, God.
You have this jar of creamed herring.
Oh.
Think sardines, okay?
Oh.
All right. So you have to have your piece of herring on your little cracker that you eat at the New Year for good luck.
Have you had good luck?
It's all perspective. What if I didn't eat the cracker? What would have happened?
Right. Oh, shit.
What would have happened if I didn't have the herring on the cracker? But I don't know. Lucky Charms is not on board on this because he doesn't like seafood at all.
Yeah.
But it's something that we've done ever since I was a kid. It's the tradition, right? So creamed herring on a crack. Okay.
So we always, on Christmas Eve, my parents always would bring us, all of our extended family was down in Denver. And so the only time that we could make Christmas service, because we had to go to several different houses and stuff. So the only time we could make it was the midnight mass. And so when and they every single year they would do this Hands to Heaven show at midnight mass. They would also do the xylophone thing.
Okay, all right.
Ding 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 ding.
Was it magical? Was it like?
It was awful, and I was tired, and I just wanted to go home. And like,
so what were your parents thinking during that? Did they enjoy it? Were they like, "Fuck, get us out of here. We have to go home and wrap"? We should ask Pancakes. She would tell us. We need a poll after.
Yeah,
let's ask. Okay.
Yeah. But there was this Hands to Heaven show where the teenagers would always come in dressed in black. They had these white gloves, and they would they would sign.
They're like miming. Were they mimes?
It was they were signing.
Okay,
they were
just
signing.
Or I'm okay. So then I'm envisioning also Napoleon Dynamite, who's doing his like song, his like little dove,
exactly that.
Okay.
But imagine the church is black with a black light because they had white gloves on. Yeah, okay. So all you see is there, and then inevitably like they're not choreographed at all. It's just a bunch of kids like flopping hands everywhere.
Do your kids have this now?
No, they've never gone. No, they haven't. They haven't ever seen it. I should probably reenact it.
I think you should.
Yeah, they would love it.
Do it at home.
Yeah.
Make them go up there and do it.
No,
guess what? You're going to be on stage.
Make them sit and watch me.
Here's your gloves. So we did, growing up, one present the night before.
That was such bullshit. Why would you get to do that?
Because the parents wanted you to have the new pajamas to wear for pictures in the morning. Did you ever snoop for presents and find anything and ruin your Christmas?
Oh, I mean, I still do that. I do that to this day.
You still snoop?
Yeah, because if my husband buys me something on Amazon, it's on the same account. So I'll go look in our orders.
Yeah.
And if I don't, I honestly have
done
this.
That's the hard part of like having the same account.
Yeah, he's gotten really mad at me about this, but I've gone in and saw what he's ordered and canceled it.
You're such a dick.
I know, but I'm like, I don't want it. And then, like, if he gives it to me because I know I don't want it, then I'm just have to go return it. So now it's homework.
Like, hey, it never showed up.
Yeah, it's a choice. He did get really confused, and I didn't have the heart to tell him that I canceled it.
I ruined one of my big presents, which was the Easy Bake Oven.
That's hard to hide, though.
It was on top of, like, the freezer in the garage, and I was kind of, like, low-key looking.
I always looked.
And then I saw it through the bag, and I was so sad.
So
I told my parents, I'm like, I saw the Easy Bake Oven.
You told on yourself? You would.
I totally did. I was that kid. So then they returned it, and I was all sad.
They returned it?
They told me. And then, surprise, it was there. But whatever. I was so, like, young. I was, like, 6.
Yeah, any presents that were under the tree, I would take a knife, and I would cut the tape open.
Did your parents put presents out, like...
Minimal.
Oh, yeah. My parents didn't, like, drop a load until the morning of.
No.
Because they're still building and putting stickers on all the Barbie shit and all the stuff.
But, yeah, they probably haven't even bought yet.
Oh, yeah. No. Which is the way to go.
New traditions you've created with your family. I'll go. We were spending the holidays just traveling all over, just going to all these different Christmases and getting so many stupid toys that the kids don't need, don't play with.
Right.
And then there's family drama. So we a couple years ago, we were like, our gift to our family is going to be like, we're going to travel and just go away on a vacation. And
which is the best.
Yeah. And that's going to be more memorable to them than whatever stupid toy.
And so do your kids, because they're still younger, although they're getting a little bit older, the Santa thing, how does that come into play with like a destination?
Santa delivered them to our house. And so when we get home, you can open the Santa gifts. And then we'll bring like 1 or 2 gifts.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. But so that is, and like my hope is that we can continue that. And as they get older, they'll bring girlfriends or boyfriends, no judgment, on trips with us. And it's more of like an experience.
I love that. Yeah. So we're trying to adopt a bit of that too. So Lucky Charms and I said, we don't need to buy each other gifts. We don't need anything. Like, honestly, like we have everything that we could possibly want and more.
Yeah.
Let's just save our money for ourselves to do like something for each other as a trip destination. But what we started to do is like funny gag gift stocking stuffers. So that's our thing. Is like, everyone gets like funny stocking stuffers, and we try to find like random funny shit, which is just like our new little thing.
Traditions you pretend to love but secretly hate. I'm gonna tell you, and you're gonna be really sad about this. I hate ugly sweater.
Well, we're donning the ugly sweaters right now, which I appreciate for us. We did
festive.
This. We dress for each other.
Yeah, it's festive, but like it's so overdone.
One of the things that I hate that I refuse to partake in is caroling.
People do that?
Yes.
Like in your hood?
Yeah.
To your door?
Yeah, sometimes.
They'll ring your doorbell, and you have to open the door and watch them sing at you.
Yeah, sometimes.
No.
Yeah, that.
That's so awkward for you.
Yeah, I know.
I hate pumpkin spice.
Oh.
Fucking hate it.
Do you?
Yeah, it's gross. It tastes disgusting. It doesn't go good in anything. I don't even like pumpkin.
To top that, I hate eggnog.
Oh, I love eggnog.
You do?
I love it.
Why?
Yeah.
It's like...
Because it was such a treat.
It's so, like, thick and, like...
Yeah. and eggy.
Mucusy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's delicious.
Do you spike it or add to it?
Yeah, yeah. I'll add rum to it. In fact, I'll probably add ocean rum to it.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
Let's do funniest holiday disaster.
There's been a few.
I know, me too.
So my boys just came home from their respective colleges just recently.
Yeah.
So it's been awesome having these boys home. And so one of the memories that they reminded me of, which I totally forgot about, was the year that we left the boys to decorate the tree a little bit unsupervised. And so, of course, because they're small, they're all putting the ornaments on the one side of the tree.
Yeah.
And
Top
we just
heavy.
walked away, and then the tree fell over, and then boy 2 was crushed and stuck under the tree. And he's like, help me, help me, help me. And of course, like my ex and I were pissed off that the tree was ruined. We weren't worried about him at all. We were like, oh, God damn it, the tree fucking fell over. Now I have to pick it, redo all the shit. Meanwhile, the child is crushed under 20 years of memory and glass.
Was
and,
it fake tree or real tree?
It was a real tree.
Oh, shit.
Sap and everything.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a memory that I forgot about. But thank you, boys.
Yeah, I hate that the kids want to put all of every single ornament on the tree. I keep the ornaments there just as sentimental value, but I don't want them on my tree.
Yeah.
And they put every single one on, and I try and sneakily take them off. And they're like, "Mama, what'd you say you saw?"
Here's what I did with the ornaments this year. So we have boxes of ornaments from years and years and years, and it's a lot to haul out. So I have a fake tree that's pre-lit, which I love. This year, I tasked boy 2 to decorate. I said, "All right, tree's out. Thank you, boy 1. Set it up. It's all in the corner, good. All right. So boy 2, decorate the tree
By himself."
It's looking a box. So I bought some just basic ornaments just to make it easy.
Yeah, the balls.
The balls are still there. So we are days away from the big day, and the balls are in the box. I'm teaching. This is a teaching moment.
Yeah, accountability.
If you don't want to have a super festive Christmas, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not decorating this shit. If you don't want to put the balls up like I asked you to, then they're going to stay in the goddamn box.
Yeah, we'll just sit and look at the balls.
We'll
with the
just
bare
sit,
tree.
look at the tree, the Home Depot tree. So,
I mean, honestly, why do we need the balls?
Yeah.
My worst disaster was that we had our first kid, and he was probably 1. There's a train, I think it's in Georgetown or something, but it's a Santa
Been
train.
there, done that.
Yeah, and it's a whole Polar Express experience, and it goes really high up into the mountains, and you get hot chocolate, and they sing carols and blah blah blah, and you get to see Santa and Mrs. Claus. So I was like, I've been wanting to do this my entire life, and so I was super excited. Now I had a kid. I was like, this is gonna be awesome. Well, it's gonna be such a core moment for all of us. He cried the entire.
He was the kid on the plane.
Yeah, he cried
the train.
and it was like a 3-hour trip to the top of the mountain, where then you get to walk around and see the sights before the train leaves back down. Cried the entire time. I was holding him for part of the time. I hand him off to my husband. My husband's holding him for part of the time. We're both standing and shaking as hard as we possibly can to try and get him to calm down. Nate is sweating, and both of us are just this is the worst thing ever. By the way, when we got to the top of the mountain, I didn't realize that the train ride was so long. He shit him, the baby, not Nate. The baby shit himself. We didn't have a diaper. I had to go find another family.
It was full.
Yeah. Whose baby was not crying the entire time and asked to borrow a diaper. We changed his diaper. Yeah. And then we had to go we actually asked if we could pay for a helicopter to take us off, and they're like, no, unless it's an emergency. I'm like, this is damn right, this is an emergency. I'm about ready to get divorced and murder this kid. So
off the cliff. Both.
Yeah, it was awful. And then we found out later, this was I don't know, probably a year later, we found out that he had ear infection, severe chronic ear infections. And so going up the altitude.
New parent.
Yeah, going up the altitude was very painful for him. And we felt really bad after we learned that we were
that's part of the whole process. And he's still here.
He's still here, and he's
12
fine.
years later, he's still here.
He probably doesn't even remember it.
That's hilarious.
Okay, let's see. A holiday moment that still makes you laugh or cry.
Laugh or cry. Well, the laughing was my son being crushed by the 200-pound tree. Cry. Okay, so maybe it's not a cry, but it's more of a mope. My years when the boys were little was that I, of course, had to buy all the presents, organize everything. And because I was working full time and trying to do everything, I kept the wrapping until the night before Christmas.
Oh, God.
So I have this room full of presents. Nothing has been wrapped. Mm-hmm. So I would lock myself in the bedroom
2 a.m.
with a bottle of wine.
Yep.
And all the things, right? And wrapping. And then meanwhile, my husband was downstairs with the boys watching Elf and,
having such a great moment.
And having all the Christmas delight. But I did this to myself every year. You think that I would have gotten more organized, you know what? I'm going to be part of this. Right. I got to get my shit together. Right. No. every single year. So I was pissed off. I was like also a little bit happy. I didn't watch like whatever I wanted to, and it was a moment of peace. But I'm cranking out shit. Like by the time it's like 1:30, I'm just slapping tape on whatever. It's just like out of wrapping paper. It's Kleenex, whatever. I'm just wrapping that shit. So it wasn't like a cry. It was more of like a pout and like resentment. But then in the morning, you're like, oh, well, fine, whatever.
Yeah,
the boys
you get the naked elf in you, and you're fine.
I'm good.
Yeah. I would say ours was we did a couple years ago. We went to Mexico, Playa del Carmen, and it rained the entire fucking time. Yeah, it was awful, and the kids were like, "There's nothing to do because." We were just stuck in our Airbnb, and so I tried to make the best of it. So on Christmas Day, we had planned for this chef to come in and make us like a traditional Mexican.
Awesome,
yeah, which
That's
was
so
cool. But before that, we were like, we got to get these kids out of the house. So we all went out in the rain, and we went to the market, and we bought those like Nacho Libre masks.
Yes.
Yeah. And so I was like, the kids were like, oh, these are cool, and I was like, let's do it. Let's all get one. And so we got these masks, went back to the house, and the chef shows up, and we're all sitting down to Christmas dinner wearing these like Mexican masks.
Do you have photos of this?
I do.
Oh, we have to share it on socials. That's amazing.
100%.
Oh, I love that.
It was so funny.
I bet your boys probably think that's like one of the best Christmases they've had.
Probably. It was one of the worst.
But for you, for them, they're like, this rocks.
Oh, yeah. And then they just did a ton of screen time. So like they were very happy.
That's
but
awesome. Oh, I love that.
All right. This is one of my favorites that I want to talk about. Worst gift you've ever received.
Drain cleaners.
Ew.
As a stocking stuffer, like a snake that goes down your sink.
Actually, that's kind of useful.
But no. Yeah.
No.
Also, another one that was an infamous one that I love is toast tongs.
Won't that electrocute?
No, they're wooden.
Because you can't.
So
reach...
then only pedestrians touch their toast.
That's true.
So
peons.
You have the tongs that pull your toast out.
Then how do you eat your toast? Do you eat your toast once you butter it with the tongs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then you have to go back to
Then you can touch it?
Incivility and just use your hands after. Yeah. Good question. I never thought about the aftermath. Like, what happens after you remove it from the machine?
Yeah. Well.
Also, there's the empty stocking. That's a good one too. It's just the mom who has
that's every mom.
A robe. Yeah. It's that moment. Yeah. Okay.
My grandma, who's passed, so R.I.P., just known as the worst gift giver. And so one year she gave me a pair of fake Birkenstocks that were the wrong size. Yeah, they were like size 9. I was size 6 feet. I was like, and they're fake Birkenstocks. One year she gave me, and this was when and by the way, keep in mind I'm 25 currently.
But did she try? Did she have the meaning there? And
no.
She
would go and when like JCPenney would have a dumpster full, she'd go dumpster dive. Oh. Yeah, like Depression era people.
That's the boomer generation.
It's
about thriftiness.
So, and she was like, Lindsay, there's so much good shit in here. And so she would go get a bunch of like old sheets that were returned and stuff. Yeah, and pull them out of the dumpster. So I think she like got all of her Christmas gifts out of the JCPenney dumpster. But one year, and she gave me like wrinkle cream, which I was so upset about.
And you were how old? Like old enough to be offended?
Oh, I was like maybe 22. Oh, I was like, that's so rude.
Yeah, very sensitive age.
Yeah, I started Botox shortly thereafter. But I think the worst thing was like in the last 10 years, I gave one of my cousins a dartboard, it wasn't expensive or anything. It was like a, Target dartboard, but he gave it to me the next year. It was still in. I had wrapped it in the Target bag.
The gift that keeps on giving. Just came back around.
He didn't even unwrap it. It was still in the Target bag that I had wrapped it and put a bow on. And he gave it back to me. And I was like, dude, I gave this to you last year. He's like, no, you didn't. I gave it. I just bought it. I still have the receipt. I can show you. I was like, no, you don't, because this is the exact same.
And this wasn't White Elephant either.
No.
Damn it.
So yeah, I was like, well, that's a little hurtful, but all right. You could at least remember who.
But what was the worst childhood gift?
Oh, worst. Gosh. I don't know worst. I know best. I remember I got an Alanis Morissette CD.
Oh, the tits. Mine was the Barbie Dream House. That was an epic.
You got that?
Fuck yeah, I did.
Damn, you must have been rich.
No, we didn't.
I always wanted that.
We were like Gen X, and so we got this massive like Barbie Dream House, which was so awesome. But my mom said later that it was the worst project ever because my mom and my dad were up till like 3 a.m. putting the stickers on all the little like jarred things and the bottles and all the things. Like, this was the worst.
All right, we got to get into rapid fire. You ready?
Okay, do it.
All right, favorite holiday drink?
The Naked Elf.
Yeah, mine's eggnog. I love it. Okay. Favorite holiday movie?
Christmas Vacation, or although trains, planes, and automobiles.
Oh, so good.
So good.
I'm going Polar Express.
Oh, that's a good one too. Yeah.
Favorite dessert?
Favorite cookie or dessert or
Either.
I like all of them. I don't discriminate when it comes to.
Would you rather do sweet or savory?
Sweet during holidays, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, I love cookies. I make a ton.
Oh, mine's Snickerdoodle.
That's kind of not my favorite. Okay.
Favorite way to relax during the holidays?
Don't change out of my clothes and go to bed and what I was wearing when I woke up in the morning.
You're gonna hate me for this, but exercise. Yeah, that's annoying. It's annoying. Favorite thing to do when you don't want to socialize during the holidays?
Do what I just said.
Yeah.
Stay in your pajamas the entire day for
binge.
like full 24 hours and binge.
Yeah.
Binge shows. Binge a great episode of some or series. Yeah,
I agree completely. Your least favorite holiday song? Mine is Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I hate it.
Oh yeah, that's a lot.
It's so annoying.
Mine is probably Mannheim Steamroller.
Yeah.
Because I had to listen to that. It was my parents' favorite growing up.
Yes.
I listened to it like on full blast. Like it was like blaring. Like it was a lot.
Yeah, I agree completely. All right, we got to get into Bubble Up, Bubble Down because we're almost out of time.
All right.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Go. So I'm going to do Bubble Down first. Just the other way. Okay, so I was really distraught and upset this week with Rob Reiner dying.
And his kid killed him.
Yes.
Like, it stabbed.
Yeah, he and his wife. And that rocked me because he was iconic with my childhood. Like, the movies I grew up with. Like, I had the best, speaking of holiday, traditions, I remember my sister and my two cousins and I loved When Harry Met Sally. We knew every line of everything. Pecan pie. Like, we knew all of it. And we loved, like, his movies so much. Yeah. And so he's part of, like, my childhood and, like, my nostalgia. And seeing him, like, die and be murdered in the way that he was. Was traumatizing.
We should do a murder podcast.
Oh, yeah, maybe not about him, though. But that rocked me. So that was, like, my major Bubble Down. I'm still not over that quite yet.
And how can your kid stab you?
Oh, gosh. There was, like, layers to that poor family. I know. And so just... That was like my mega bubble down. But my bubble up this week was I had a fantastic day on Sunday.
Yeah.
So Lucky Charms and I went down to Denver and had a lovely brunch with two of his kids. He has a daughter who graduated this past spring from DU, and she's this phenomenal like film creator, director, creative genius, works for a marketing company. She's fabulous. And she kind of lives the life that I wish I had in Denver, like being in your 20s and just like working for a rad company with a great culture and just your cute little apartment. So we had brunch with her and also his middle son, who's like rising star at Metro, and just had a wonderful brunch. This great place called Two Hands. Went around a little shopping in this place called Berkeley around the Denver area, which I've not heard of before. Have you?
I haven't either, no.
Yeah, super cute shops. And then came home that evening, and then boy one was watching football with Lucky Charms and just hearing them like talk shit and then text my dad about the Packers because he's a Packers fan and just like seeing our families blend together was a great day. So holistically, it was awesome. So that was my big bubble up.
My bubble up is there's been so many fun Christmas parties and just getting together with friends and family. A lot of friends with December birthdays. And so we've had just a lot of fun. I mean, it's a lot, but it has been just so much fun, like celebrating with everyone.
That's the best. I love like holiday get-togethers.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. And then my bubble down is my kids just have recently been learning about cancer. Yeah. And so one of them recently asked me if I have had a mastectomy. Yeah.
Which, to clarify for audience,
I have not.
She is not. She just doesn't need to wear a bra.
I just have not hit puberty yet.
So how did you answer that?
Exactly how I answered it. Someday. There's nothing like your kid to make you feel really bad.
Dr. Slinkovich, make an appointment next year. That's your goal. Mom's going to get titties next year.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today on Shaken Unfiltered. Don't forget to follow the podcast wherever you listen so you never miss an episode. We'd love for you to like, share, and drop a comment on our socials. You can find us at Shaken Unfiltered. And if you want more fun, head over to our YouTube channel for drink demos, extended podcast content. Until next time, keep it shaken and always unfiltered.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You've been listening to Shaken and Unfiltered with Jen and Lindsay. Catch every episode wherever you get your podcasts and join in the conversation on social at Shaken Unfiltered. For strong drinks and stronger opinions, we'll see you next round. Cheers!